Hello Pisces, welcome to your weekly reading. This is going to be for the week of the 30th, going to the 5th of November. So let's dive in. Let's see what's going on for you guys. All right, immediately is coming out for you. All right, we have the 6th chakra, which is your third eye. As you can see here, you guys are seeing more clearly. You guys are tapping into your intuition, which is what you guys are known for. You guys are very intuitive anyway. You may have felt quite blocked with that. Maybe, you know, the inability to see where it is you want to go, or to step into your truth for some of you, because that's what sometimes it's about, is seeing the reality. And maybe you guys have struggled with your spirituality. Maybe you guys have struggled with, you know, being able to see clearly when it comes down to your future, when it comes down to your goals, when it comes down to your purpose, when it comes down to people's intentions, all right? Whatever it may be, you guys are freeing that up. You guys are getting more grounded within your intuition, and this is helping you to get clearer. All right, but anything else for Pisces? You have grounding, like it literally just said that. This is potatoes. This is the number 5, Virgo energy. All right, you guys are definitely, maybe you guys are using some divination yourself. We have some tarot cards here. Or you guys could be healers, or, you know, psychics, whatever it be. You could work in the occult, whatever you do. Definitely feels very healing, very grounding. We have the moon and the sun here as well. I do believe you guys are very connected to the planets. Maybe you guys are astrologers, whatever you are. The grounding energy is really about planting yourself down deep. Discovering your roots. You guys could be doing like past life meditations or whatever. You guys could just be discovering what your purpose is. I really do feel very deeply towards this. This is really your roots, though. Number 5 is about changes. We did have before, I think, Pisces, that you, was it the base chakra coming up for you guys? Or if not, it does not matter. I feel like you guys are changing your identity, changing who you are, what you believe in, like something about your beliefs are changing. And this is like creating a difference in your destiny. It's creating a difference in your future, because what you're putting out now is very different. You guys are a lot more grounded and practicing groundedness this week. The number 5 again is about necessary changes. So for a lot of you, the way that you're handling things, the way that you're doing things is very different, which is interesting. The sun and the moon, by the way, is quite good, because it kind of is very similar to the third eye here, because the moon is usually about what's hidden, what's done in the dark, and the sun kind of brings awareness to that. So for a lot of you, you're really discovering some deep truths, and that could be about yourself. All right, let's see what else is going on for Pisces. Release. Ooh. We have release, and then we have acceptance underneath as well. So that brings to mind a really beautiful quote that I saw as a child on my English teacher's, you know, wall, and I've used it ever since, you know, and it's change what you can't accept and accept what you can't change. There are some things in life that are in your control, and if you don't like them, then change them. There are some things that are outside of our control, and if we can't change them, we have to accept them and move on from it. You know, you can't change people, but you can accept it. That is just who they are. I can move forward. There is always something that you can do, but it does require this combination. It's a very powerful combination. The release is a gray energy, so I don't quite know what this deck is talking about with the gray. I need to look into that book again, but this is the base chakra. So again, for a lot of you, there is some things changing on a base chakra level. It's coming from the release. It's coming from the acceptance as well. All right, for a lot of you. It's the duality. That's the sun and the moon, you know. It does feel like you guys are really kind of getting back to reality. Pisces, you guys are known for being a bit out there. You know, you guys are ruled by Neptune, which is all about kind of fantasies and illusions, or, you know, being a little bit away with the fairies, as they say, which is not a bad thing. But you guys are getting more grounded at this time. Definitely a lot more. I'm hearing predictions. For some of you, could just be getting like your own predictions, or if you do that for a living, then definitely more accurate predictions. Like, I'm just feeling like the things that you expect to happen are going to start happening. All right, anyway, let's see. For Pisces, let's see what's happened in the recent past. The Death card, transformation, my friends. Again, that could be relating to that base chakra, that identity shift, that belief system shift. This could actually have happened from some sort of ending. Now that you're in this new beginning, you are kind of shedding that old skin. You are kind of having to let go of things that are no longer serving you, which is good. Queen of Wands energy is speaking to me about your confidence. A new fiery energy is coming from you. You may have had to end something with somebody who may have been a fire sign, all right, or anything that has been blocking your confidence, your, creative ideas. You've had to release, let go of. And Knight of Pentacles, some sort of ending. Let me just see what this Death card is about. What's the ending here that happened? King of Pentacles, interesting. Now this is a very grounded energy, okay? So what you've had to end, maybe your reliance on other things that may have made you feel grounded, but maybe wasn't, not exactly. Maybe it's a person that made you feel grounded. Maybe it's a certain, something that you relied on is what they're saying here. Again, whether it's a person, parent, lover, friend, whatever, a certain way of being. Like, I do see you changing things up in your life. You're stepping not away from the King of Pentacles. Again, you are stable. I think you've learned a lesson. Now you're moving into a new chapter of where we're going away from that stability. You are still grounded, but you're grounded with new ideas, with this fiery energy of wanting to explore and wanting to do things. More of a creative, optimistic approach, whereas this is very practical. I think the way that you're dealing with things is very different. I see you having a bit more fun in the near future because of this change. But again, you are in a position of groundedness, but you're planting new seeds. For some of you, you already achieved some goals in the past, all right? And now you're changing as a person. Your goals are changing as a person as well. So your goals are changing as well now that you've changed. So you are leading. I'm hearing some of you might be leading people. You could end up being in a position of like a manager, a boss, or someone who, helps others. So that's quite interesting. But I just see that there's been a very big shift when it comes down to your approach to goals moving forward, which is, the other one worked, is what they're saying. The other one worked, but it's just this time it's a lot more creative. It's a lot more fun. It is to do with building more confidence, whether again, like you are around more people this time, having to have the confidence depending on your job. I'm smelling paint. You guys could be redecorating. All right, let's see for Pisces current energy. Two of Pentacles, Page of Cups here, and a Wheel of Fortune. That's very interesting. And a Knight of Cups. I'm picking up an energy of like there being a win-win situation in your life, Pisces, because the Two of Pentacles is almost like having to juggle things. Page of Cups is an emotional message, but I'm almost seeing like on either side of the coin, you do have this progression on an emotional level here, and which is what you do best in. All right, you are Pisces, it's water sign energy. This is your journey moving forward. You are going to come outside the comfort zone in the near future, in the present energy. The Wheel of Fortune speaks of expansion, of growth. It speaks of blessings. So you guys, whatever you've been working really hard on and trying to make a decision on, it is going to bless you. And again, it's a win-win. Whatever decision you make, I think is part of your destiny that's unfolding, that you do get some sort of like recognition and reward, by the way. But for a lot of you, it's because you're stepping outside your comfort zone. For a lot of you. Like an emotional comfort zone, okay? What are the blockages for Pisces here? Ten of Cups reversed. Interesting. Ten of Cups reversed means to me that maybe some of you aren't feeling very satisfied in your current energy. The King of Wands is here, Seven of Pentacles. Some of you might be feeling a bit restricted, which is interesting. Seven of Pentacles is that grounded energy. So for some of you, this is like the past that you're still having to dedicate to, whether it's your work, whether it's something that you're still trying to, cultivate, nurture, to pay off. King of Wands, whatever's happened in the past, I do see that you have the freedom to move forward, but there is still something of the past that you're having to finish out, and that is something that's blocking you. Because King of Wands is very similar to the Queen of Wands. You're wanting more creativity in your life, you're wanting more fun, you're wanting more joy, you're wanting more something to test you in a creative way, most likely. But Seven of Pentacles is there. Again, keep moving forward is something that they are saying with the Seven of Pentacles, especially with the Hierophant here. Whether you're finishing out a cycle, you will reach an abundance that will then kind of allow you to keep moving forward. which is what we've seen already in the past. 7 of Pentacles will reach that 10 and you'll be able to have the freedom to move forward. But you are currently unsatisfied with that because, again, you're seeking freedom with that King of Wands. Maybe for some of you, there is a person around you who's kind of making you a little bit unhappy. Could be a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, doesn't matter. It could be somebody, again, who might be trying to distract you from a goal, all right? Or, you know, putting pressure on you for some of you. Could be a manager, could be a boss. Could be just something in general, okay? It's bringing a little bit of dissatisfaction. Is that the word for it? You're a bit dissatisfied. But you will get results from this, but again, there is just a little bit of something peeing you off a bit this week. In the near future, please, for Pisces, the 4 of Cups, feeling a bit bored, feeling a bit jaded, but again, things are going to level themselves out for you. 4 of Cups can sometimes be a little bit of like, oh, I'm so tired. I don't want to do anything. So any new opportunity comes your way, you might be a little bit demotivated to take it. You do have the 8 of Pentacles though, so you are going to find yourself being very, very, doing a lot, all right? But this is something that you kind of get just so distracted by the progress of it. You know, when you're doing something that seems like a lot of work to others, you are going to just be doing it because it brings you joy, brings you fun. Your finances are going to be looking up for you in the near future, okay? Some of you might not be really accepting any social events with that 4 of Cups is what I'm feeling like. But you are going to be reaching or receiving. You're going to be receiving a message here, Pisces, that's going to really push your work forward. So again, it could be some acknowledgement. It could be some sort of clarity that comes in for you that, you know, pushes you away from this bored, jaded energy here with the 4 of Cups. It is a card of rejection. Some of you could be rejecting things, but again, I kind of feel like you're going to be pushing yourself out of this dissatisfied stage. You do have a lot of luck coming in. Clarify the Ace of Swords very quickly. 6 of Swords. So again, you're moving away from anything that's been quite chaotic for you, which is good. And again, some of you might actually have travel. You guys could be getting some news about travel moving forward, or that things are finally moving forward for you. So that 4 of Cups is not going to be there for long. In terms of your love and relationships, Judgment for Pisces. You have Judgment, you have 3 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, and you also have 4 of Swords. Interesting combinations. 3 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles. All right, let's start off with those of you who are single. For those of you who are single, you might still be releasing something that you've been needing to heal from. I think you're in the final stages of actually releasing that, which is good. This 3 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles is you moving forward, embracing your own energy, loving the life that you're building for yourself, and working on your future, which is very, very good for you. All right, for those of you in a relationship, there may have been some problems, all right, things that may have caused some pain or heartache in a relationship that you are going to be healing from, but there needs to be an open, honest conversation. There definitely is some reconciliation on the table here with the Judgment and 4 of Swords and a 3 of Pentacles and 9 of Pentacles. There will be forward movement, but there needs to be a plan on how to kind of be independently involved with one another, if that makes sense. Like 2 individual people coming together with love. That's what that represents. But it needs to be a plan, a strategy. You need to make sure you're on the same page as others. All right. For those of you who are single, I think you're really working on yourself here moving forward. For some of you, you could still be releasing an ex, but moving into new relationships. This will be someone who, again, embraces your independence and who you are as a person. All right, let's go in and get some advice for you, Pisces. 7 of Wands, despite the odds, you will be successful. All right, keep pushing, keep working on what it is you're working on. 6 of Cups reverse, the 7 of Swords, and the 5 of Cups. 6 of Cups reverse is usually about nostalgia, but bad memories, and 7 of Swords may be about betrayal of the past. Again, these are things we cannot change. Maybe you had a lot of people, you know, kind of trying to dictate to you where your life should go. Maybe in the past you feel like you made some decisions that you regret. The 5 of Cups reverse is really asking for you to focus on the positive rather than the negative. All right, and that's what's going to help you move forward. Don't get lost in what's happened in the past, because again, you will overcome all of it. All right, that can be a form of self-sabotage. 2 of Wands is asking for you to focus on the future, not on what's happened or what might still be happening. Very similar reading, like message just now, like in terms of, I don't know whose sign it was, but it's kind of it was about like your current situation and your past doesn't have to dictate or define how your future is going to go. So for some of you, it may be a bit of like blockage still from what happened in the past, but you are moving forward, and your advice is to not focus on what's gone wrong in your life. Don't worry about the disappointments that people have caused for you, because you're moving on and away from that, and your life is not going to look the same. These people don't have the same opportunities with you than they used to, you know, and you are changing, and therefore the relationships you have with people is changing as well. Some people might not be happy for it. Some people might try to go against it, but this is more about not focusing on that. Focus on your future. Focus on what you want, what you desire, because everything else will fall into place or out of place if it's not aligned to what it is that you want and desire. Again, you're being grounded, and it's really going to show you like things that have been blocking you a bit, you know. Now that you're kind of, I'm seeing you almost like being up in the clouds and coming back down, rooting yourself and being able to see things very clearly. You have 10 card here, Pisces. This says celebration, fun, and enjoyment is coming through for you guys. You do have the cup. You should accept valid criticism. Could be meeting up with a friend and they give you some solid advice. You have diamond. You'll be receiving or giving a precious gift this week. You have dog. Yes, advice from a friend. This could be very rewarding for you. So definitely go out and have fun with a friend. It feels like there's going to be some very good conversations there. You have happiness. You have a short journey with the horse here coming up for you guys, which we did pick up on. And we have a period of frustration and lessons to be learned. That feels like the past energy, but you're more grounded now. You're dealing with the root of the issue, which is good. And that is where that acceptance and release is coming from that we had. But you're seeing things more clearly with that third eye. Okay? Anyway, my lovely angels, I love you guys. I wish you all the best. I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you like my jumper, it's actually my merch. So if you want that, you can check that out down below. We also have memberships going on as well, where it's a good way to support the channel, but also you'll be getting some really good perks like extra videos. But apart from that, I love you guys, wish you all the best, and I hope to see you guys next time. All right.